It is a way for our residents to build our accessory dwelling units on their properties at an expedited way.
And we're going to par cook it in the water, and then we're going to finish it in the sauce so it really picks up all that flavor.
Are you finding needs for cryptocurrency and cybercrimes as well?
Of course, we have a lady in our office that specializes in that.
We have great stuff coming up in April. As always, your special events team is here for you.
You're watching Show Me Menifee.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Show Me Menifee. We're here today with Molly Benall from our Community Development Department, here to talk about our permit-ready accessory dwelling unit program. Molly, can you share some information about our permit-ready accessory dwelling unit program?
Yes, I absolutely can. We're very excited to have this program in our city. It is a way for our residents to build our accessory dwelling units on their properties at an expedited way. We have created 8 floor plans with our with construction documents. So it allows the residents really to pick and choose the size of the accessory dwelling unit that would fit them best, as well as having different styles and architecture designs to really fit within the existing community. So it's a very exciting program that we put together, and the reason why it is so special is because all of those construction designs have already been done. They're signed off by the city, so it really takes a lot of time and energy and effort and money off of the residents, and so we have that for them.
Wow, quick and easy way. Okay, Molly, can you give us a little bit more information about the requirements for the application for the ADU program?
Yes, all of the documents are available on our website. The resident, once you've decided that you want to build an ADU, they can go and download those construction documents. They will basically choose which floor plan fits their needs best, and choose the design style that they would like to use. So they'll download that. They'll also download an application packet and fill that out. And then in addition to that, they'll need to provide us with a site plan, which is a very simple drawing of the existing property with the characteristics of it, just to make sure that the ADU is going to fall into city compliance of where it's going to be located. They bring all of that information to our Building and Safety Division for submittal, as well as they'll pay our development fees and our construction permit fees. So it's a pretty easy process, and we try to make everything as readily available as possible.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, that sounds really easy for residents to apply for this process. So how long would it take from the start to the finish?
So once our residents have a completed application packet and they bring that to our Building and Safety Division, their fees have been paid, the city really does try to expedite that review process for those types of permits. So we're anticipating approximately a 2-week turnaround for permits to be issued.
But that's not the only program that the Community Development Department is currently working on. You guys also have a single-family home improvement program. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, absolutely. Our single-family home improvement program is part of the American Rescue Plan Act, or ARPA funds that the city received. And we use this program in order to assist the homeowners with the rehabilitation of their homes and mobile homes.
Oh, that's awesome. What repairs are eligible for the grant?
So the repairs can include, the grant offers repairs up to $15,000, and those repairs can include things such as roof repairs or replacements, any type of electrical repairs, plumbing repairs, or heating, ventilation, and air conditioning or HVAC repairs.
And what are the applicant requirements for the program?
So in order to apply for our grant program, it is available on a first come, first served basis. There are certain eligibility requirements that have to be met. The home must be owner occupied and located within the city limits. The applicant must be under 61 years of age and meet the annual household gross income for low income homeowners established by the Department of Housing and Community Development. And the applicant must also be current on their mortgage, property taxes, and income taxes as well.
And if a resident is interested in any of the programs, how can they obtain more information?
All of our information for our programs are available on our community development webpage, which is available on the city website, and it's updated regularly.
Well, thank you, Molly, for being here today. And we also want to let everybody know that if you're looking for these programs or other programs offered by the city, to check out Menifee Matters at www.cityofmenifee.us/Menifee Matters. And we are headed to our next segment, which will be highlighting a business here in Menifee.
From the research that we've done, this is the fastest growing city in all of California right now. We love what the city's doing, what it's bringing to the table, and it's just a pleasure to be here with everybody.
And welcome back to Show Me Menifee. I'm here today with Chef Dylan and Chef Mario from Savage Chef, here to share a little bit more information about their business and what inspired them to come to Menifee.
One of the inspirations to come to Menifee is, first off, we love the city and everything about it with everybody that's here. And then also at the same time, from the research that we've done, this is the fastest growing city in all of California right now. We love what the city's doing, what it's bringing to the table, and it's just a pleasure to be here with everybody.
Yep, I'd honestly never been to Menifee. Myself and Dylan worked together in Las Vegas many years ago, and we stayed in touch throughout the years.
Yeah.
And he had reached out to me and said he had this project coming up, and was wondering if I wanted to come take a look and possibly help out a little bit. So I came and checked it out. I noticed how fast the city was developing. I mean, everywhere you look, there's houses being built, businesses being built, construction everywhere. And it looked great. We talked, and here we are now.
Doing what we love?
Yeah.
So what are you going to be making for us?
So today I'm going to make our cavatelli, a dish that Dylan briefly talked about earlier when we were talking about everything else.
Yeah, oh, your specialty dishes?
One of them, yes. So the nice thing about this, we do make these noodles in-house. There's our fresh made cavatelli pasta here that gets made every single day.
Wow.
They make our prep cooks in the back make a lot of this pasta. It's very popular. One of our most popular dishes. While that's getting nice and brown, I'm gonna go ahead and drop my pasta in here. Just some boiling salted water, get that pasta cooked up a little bit. And we're gonna par cook it in the water, and then we're gonna finish it in the sauce so it really picks up all that flavor. We're gonna add some garlic to this pan. A healthy amount. We like our garlic around here.
Yeah, it already smells delicious.
And a little bit of chili flake to give it some heat, but that way it also kind of blooms out a little bit. You know, so you get the flavor from the chili flake as well as the heat. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit of our chicken stock to kind of emulsify this butter and sausage and everything, to kind of bring it all together in a nice thicker sauce. You can see how that's coming together nice. Now we're gonna add our pasta that's been blanched in the boiling water.
Yeah.
And just let it finish cooking right in that sauce, so it really absorbs all that flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna season it with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. That simmer away just for a second. And then right towards the very end, we're gonna add some fresh baby heirloom tomatoes. And some fresh chopped broccoli.
Ooh.
To give a little bit of texture and a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
And some nice color in there as well. Just gonna toss this all together. Gonna finish it with a little bit of chopped parsley. Again, just for a little color and a little bit of flavor. A little bit of freshness. Okay, you see the pasta absorbed all that sauce, all that flavor right in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and that is it. So we're gonna take our pasta bowl here. Nothing real fancy about this. Pasta goes right in the bowl.
Wow.
Okay. And then again, we're gonna finish it with some Pecorino Romano cheese. a little bit more chopped parsley. And that is it. That is our cavatelli.
Looks delicious. So, can you tell me about some of Savage Chef's recent accomplishments?
Sure. We were just recently highlighted in the Menifee Business Spotlight as a new business opening up. We were also, myself and Chef Dylan were nominated as Culinary Artist of the Month. This past last year, I won the Pinnacle Award in the SoCal Chef Open, and then I also won the year before the Pinnacle Award at SoCal Chef Open,
winner.
so 2 times in a row. So that was a lot of fun, and it's for a great cause. So we always enjoy doing that.
Absolutely. And I did actually won the Pinnacle Award the year before Mario, and also the People's Choice. And we are doing a lot of programs within the community, Oak Grove Community Center. We're trying to build up the culinary scene here a little bit. We're working in the projects with some stuff with the city of Menifee and also some local cities as well to try and adapt our community into becoming a culinary destination. That's one of our true goals. Obviously, we love what we do, but we also need a team of people that want to grow with us and make this city a special place.
All right, so if we want to come give Savage Chef a taste, when are you guys open and how can we follow you on social media?
So you can find us here in Menifee, 30145 Antelope Road, Suite 106 here in Menifee. Our hours of operation, we are closed on Mondays. Tuesdays we open up at 3 o'clock. We're open until 10. Our kitchen will close at 9. On the weekends, we're open pretty late. Fridays and Saturdays, we are here until midnight. So our small bites is from 10 until 12, and we're actually open until about 1 o'clock. And then you could come get an early start on Sunday. We do Sunday brunch at 10 a.m., and that goes until 2, and then we do our regular menu all the way up until about 9 o'clock.
Awesome.
And then check us out on our social media pages.
Yep, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. It's at Savage Chef Bar and Grill on both.
Oh, easy.
Yep, Facebook and Instagram. Then you can also check out our website. It's going to be www.savagechef.com. If you have inquiries about catering or you want to find out some more info about what we do here or even outside of here, booking a private event, all the information's on the website. You can order online ordering for takeout if you want to also. There's a lot of things that we do.
Well, that sounds like a plan. I want to thank you guys both for being here today, and I want to tell everybody to stay tuned for our next segment.
Most of the detectives are pretty experienced officers. They have been through thousands of hours of different training.
Hello and welcome to another segment of Chief Chats. I'm Chief Chris Carr, here with special guest Sergeant Nick Martin. Welcome.
Thank you.
Sergeant Martin, can you tell us what it is you do for the department?
I'm a sergeant currently assigned to the Investigations Bureau. I oversee the detectives and all the investigative personnel.
Okay. And about how many people do you oversee directly?
About 10 to 15.
Okay. And that includes our set team as well as general investigations?
For the most part, yes.
Okay. And then how about our specialty officers that we have on loan, our TFOs, if you will?
I do oversee a couple of them. They are based out of other departments, but I do reach out to them and supervise them as well.
Okay. And those units are dual sworn, so they have federal and state powers?
Correct.
What are the different types of cases that the detectives can be assigned in your division?
Detectives can be assigned any case, from your average mail theft to a homicide. It just depends on if the case needs further investigation or if the case needs to be finalized to be sent over to the district attorney's office, depending on what it needs.
Okay. And so you mentioned the district attorney's office. Do you find your detectives working closely with the district attorney's investigators and the DAs prior to a case?
I do. They are constantly in communication with the district attorney and the different attorneys. Sometimes they need guidance on where to go with the investigation, and sometimes they just want to make sure everything's looking good for prosecution.
Okay, very good. How many cases on average do your investigators carry?
I like to keep it between 8 and 12, but as long as it's under 10 most of the time, they're doing pretty good, and they can get to all their cases and touch on what they need to get to.
Okay. And what's the purpose of keeping it at 10 to 12?
In my experience, when they get real high caseloads, it's hard to keep track of everything and things get lost. So if we keep it lower, then they can make sure they touch on each case and give each case what it needs.
And what type of training do each of your detectives go through?
The detectives, Most of the detectives are pretty experienced officers. They have been through thousands of hours of different training, but each year we try to send them to more training for specific areas, including like homicide, child abuse investigations, very specific aspects of the job that'll help them investigate things and keep up with today's techniques.
Okay. Are you finding needs for cryptocurrency and cyber crimes as well?
Of course, we have a lady in our office that specializes in that, and she's taken probably 50 to 60 hours of those types of classes to investigate those types of crimes.
If you could let the community know one thing about what goes on behind the scenes during investigations, what would that be?
I would think it would be to be patient when we're investigating their crimes. We have lots of crimes to investigate. Usually the citizen only sees their case, and we have thousands of cases to investigate. So I would say be patient. There's different methods that sometimes take longer to investigate crimes, and I want them to be assured that we're working on their case, but sometimes it takes time, so just be patient, and we're going to get to the bottom of it one way or another, and I just would hope that they'd be patient so we can give it its full attention and take it all the way to the district attorney's office with prosecution.
So when you're reaching out to your community members and a case comes across your desk, you've assigned it to a detective, do the detectives reach out to the reporting the victim?
Of course, we actually make it a requirement for them to reach out, touch base with the victim, see if there's any new information. I think it also helps give that victim a sense that somebody is working on their case and that they're being involved in the case.
And then are they provided any updates along the case? So if you're looking for other witnesses, tracking down the suspect, looking for pieces of evidence to clarify, maybe waiting for it to come back from the crime lab, something like that, do you update the victims so that they're aware of the progress and what's maybe delayed in the filing?
We try to update the victims on all cases, but sometimes there's sensitive information that we can't give to them. But most of the time we try to keep them updated and keep them engaged in the investigation.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for joining us on this segment of Chief Chats. If you'd like to learn more about a specific topic or submit questions for us to answer, please email chiefchats@cityofmenifee.us or send us a direct message on our Instagram or Facebook.
Make sure you come out and you're going to check out a bunch of different cultures that are offering different booths. We also have activities for your kids. Hello, my name is Jasmine and I'm with the City of Menifee to help discuss some classes and events that are being offered through our Community Services Department and that our community can partake in. Today we have a special guest, Miss Sarah, to go into details and what opportunities our residents and members have. Thank you for having me. We have great stuff coming up in April. As always, your special events team is here for you. We have first coming up our Multicultural Festival, which is happening at Underwood Park, which is right here in this beautiful park that we have. Make sure you come out and you're going to check out a bunch of different cultures that are offering different booths. We also have activities for your kids, and we have entertainment from all over the world. Make sure you check it out. And we also have our Menifee Better Together event coming up. Menifee Better Together has been happening for years in our beautiful city. And what's great about Menifee Better Together is it's a day of service. So sign up at our website. There'll be details to come. And with that, you'll get to perform different acts of service around town, helping our senior community and just helping our community in general. So make sure you come out and check those out. All very exciting events being offered through our Community Services Department. Can you go into detail about what classes we offer? Oh, we have excellent classes coming up in April. The first of which is pickleball. It is a fast-growing sport in our country, and we are so glad to offer classes for pickleball. Make sure you check them out. We also have Miss April's dance class back by popular demand. Make sure you sign up your kiddos to dance with Miss April. Excellent classes. Another class we're offering is our gymnastics tiny tumblers. Make sure you get your little ones signed up for that tiny tumblers class. They'll be rolling all over the place soon. Our last class that we offer in April is our Bigfoot anime art and watercolor class. Make sure you get your kids that love to draw, love to do anime, and love to watercolor out to those classes. Thank you so much, Sarah, for all the helpful information. Be sure to sign up your family and kids to any of those classes at cityofmenifee.us/register today. Thank you for tuning in to Show Me Menifee, and we'll catch you next time.